If you have a landscape video and you want to turn it into a portrait video in CapCut, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make a horizontal video fit a vertical format in CapCut's free desktop version, step by step. This is perfect if you want to create content for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, Reels, or any vertical platform without starting from scratch. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more CapCut tips and easy editing guides. Alright, let's jump right in. First, open CapCut on your desktop and load your project, or start a brand new one if you're just getting started. Once your project is open, drag your landscape video onto the timeline. At this point, your clip will still be in its original horizontal format. So the first thing we need to do is change the project aspect ratio. Now look directly below the preview window on the right side of the screen. You should see a button labeled ratio. In many cases, this will already be set to original or 16:9 because that's the default for landscape videos. Click on that ratio button to open the drop-down menu. From the list of aspect ratios, select 9:16. This is the standard portrait format used for vertical videos on platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. The moment you choose 9:16, you'll notice your project frame changes from wide to tall, which means your video is now being placed inside a vertical canvas. At this stage, you'll probably see black bars above and below your footage, and that's completely normal. Since the original video was shot in landscape, it doesn't naturally fill the full vertical space. The next step is to scale and position the clip so it looks clean and fills the screen better. Click on the video clip in the timeline to make sure it's selected. Then go over to the right-hand side and find the video panel, usually under basic settings. Inside that panel, you'll see a scale slider. You can use this slider to zoom in on your footage until it fills more of the portrait frame. If you prefer, you can also resize the video directly inside the preview window by grabbing the outer corners and dragging them outward. This gives you a more visual way to enlarge the clip. Keep increasing the size until the black bars are minimized or completely covered, depending on the look you want. Once the video is scaled, the next important step is positioning. Because you've zoomed in, part of the original frame may now be outside the visible area, so you'll want to center the most important part of your shot. Click and drag the video left or right inside the preview window until the subject is placed properly in the middle of the vertical frame. This step is really important because portrait video is all about composition. If your subject was originally on one side of the frame, you may need to move the video a little to make sure faces, products, or key actions stay visible. Take your time here and adjust it until it looks balanced. If needed, you can also combine scaling with repositioning to get a cleaner result. For example, if the subject is too small, zoom in a little more. If the head or important content is too close to the edge, shift the clip slightly until it feels natural. A few small adjustments can make a huge difference in how professional the final portrait video looks. And that's really all there is to it. By changing the aspect ratio to 9:16 and then resizing and repositioning your landscape footage, you can quickly turn it into a portrait video in CapCut. This is a super useful trick for repurposing old footage and creating short-form content fast. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next CapCut editing guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.